Join and play today on GeForce Now. What is up, everybody? It's Project Storm, and as you can see on your screen right here, Fallout 4 and Fallout 76 and more games have joined the GeForce Now library. In fact, the sounds that you hear in the background right now is Fallout 76 running on GeForce Now's highest tier. And we're going to give you a glimpse of what the game looks like running on GeForce Now, but it's only going to be a glimpse because I had to get through today's blog recap. So with that said, let's get right into it. All right, what is up, everybody? As you can see right here, I'm always live streaming this at 4K 60 FPS, and it's obviously so that everything looks more detailed and crisp for you to check out, all right? Especially when I do gameplay moments. Now, you're looking at blogs.nvidia.com, and it's been a while since I've done one of these. I had some life things going on, but I was gaming as well. Everything is good. But I do want to point out that if you missed my weekly blog recaps, have no fear because I'm back. But we're going to go back 7 weeks to let you all know that it was time to play, as GeForce Now announced that it currently offers 1,800 games, but now people, they're approaching 2,000 games because they've broken the 1,900 plus game mark in just that short period of time. All right. 6 weeks ago, Battle.net leaped onto GeForce Now or into the cloud with GeForce Now. So that means that you can play games like Diablo 4, Overwatch 2, Call of Duty Headquarters, and more at up to 4K 120 FPS. All right. If that doesn't blow your mind, I don't know what might. All right. 5 weeks ago, we didn't pass this up as day passes became available on GeForce Now. And speaking of these day passes, I may have a few for you all, for you lucky people who watched this video and you've been waiting to get your hands on GeForce Now. Now, I'm not going to say I have a whole lot, but I do have a few. So if you watch this video and you're interested in trying GeForce Now, you might want to hit me up on Twitter, and you can find or X, you can find my handle and the link to get over there right here on my homepage, right here on this channel. So do follow me on X. I'm going to call it Twitter, y'all, but follow me on X, and then send me a DM letting me know that you checked out the video and that you're interested, and I might be able to hook you up. All right. Now, 4 weeks ago, we reached for the stars as 8 out of this world games joined the cloud. 3 weeks ago, there was dragons, a whole lot of dragons, big dragons, as Dragon's Dogma 2 came to GeForce Now. This right here is a blockbuster game, no matter what's going on with it when it comes to the performance. If you've heard about it, if you don't know about it, that's great. Check out some videos. You may be interested in this game and you might just love it. All right, so check out Dragon's Dogma 2, and you can stream it on GeForce Now right now with the click of a button. All right. Now, just 2 weeks ago, we got cozy with Palia on GeForce Now. And last week, The Elder Scrolls Online joined GeForce Now for its 10th anniversary. And I dropped a video on the channel. Shout out to GeForce Now and the developers of the game, Bethesda, and whoever was responsible for getting content creators and ambassadors these keys to stream the game for you all so that you can see how it runs on GeForce Now. So check out the video that I have on the channel right here. Hit the like button when you do it. Subscribe for more, because I'm always going to be playing the heck out of GeForce Now's ultimate tier running at 4K 120 FPS and even 1080p 240 FPS, y'all. Now, today we're going to go back and let you all know that Bethesda's Fallout titles joined GeForce Now. Again, we have Fallout 4 and Fallout 76, and I'm about to show you a glimpse of what Fallout 76 looks like running on GeForce Now. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a moment and do that right now. The beautiful thing about doing this the way I do it is because I can easily show you all GeForce Now running on the GFN desktop app for PC. All right, I'm using a Windows PC, as you can see right here, and I'm able to play these games at up to 4K 120 FPS. And if I had a 240 FPS monitor, like I said, I can even play certain games at up to 240 FPS, y'all. So that's just a reminder of the kind of power we're talking about on GeForce Now. Now, I'm not going to play this game a whole lot. I am a gamer. I played a lot of Fallout 4, not so much Fallout 76, because it had issues when it launched and everything, and I was just waiting for them to polish the game up and mature it a lot. All right. But right now, we have to say what's up to Pennington. I try.
How may I help you?
Well, Pennington, you can help me explain how GeForce Now comes out here delivering games that can be streamed at 4K 120 FPS using RTX 4080 levels of power in the cloud. If you have the answer for that, Pennington, let me know, because it baffles the heck out of me and I love it though. Now, with that said, people, we're just going to go ahead and hit tab. We're not going to go through the storyline in case you're about to jump into the game for the first time, but this is the game running on GeForce Now. All right. And if you want to see more of this game, do check out the channel, y'all. Subscribe today, because I am going to be playing this game as well as Fallout 4 and others like Call of Duty, Cyberpunk, Destiny 2, Diablo 4, so many other games. Oh, I don't want to creep up on this guy right here because I forgot how to get things done. You know, at the same time, I lied, because once you're a shooter, you're always a shooter. Now, what's my melee button? See, I don't know what melee is right now, and this is why I really can't show you all the game like I want to, because I don't know what the heck I'm doing, and I don't know what buttons are what. So with that said, this is the game running on GeForce Now. I didn't get a chance to map anything. I jumped into this just so you all can check out the performance, and this guy is already trying to kill me. Now, if I use my controller, it might be a little bit easy for me to remember my button scheme. But like I said, I'm not going to be playing too long, y'all. I will be, you know, destroying this guy and his whole family in future videos, so do keep it locked. So right now we're going to hit Alt and F4 to exit out of the game right now, and we're going to show you that Fallout 4 is available right now. Fallout 76, we have Gigantic Rampage Edition. We're going to talk about that shortly. Backpack Battles and other games, but Elder Scrolls Online is here, people. Overwatch 2 is right here. Battlefield 2042, Forza Horizon 5. These are just some of the AAA games, or some of the great games that I've been playing recently. These are all in my library. Call of Duty is on GeForce Now, y'all. And when I tell you it looks great and it feels great, feels like playing on my local 4090 that I have in this PC, y'all. Halo Infinite, Destiny 2, God of War. If you were lucky enough to get your hands on this one and claim it early, all you needed to do was have played the game one time on GeForce Now and you could be playing God of War. All right. Mass Effect Legendary Edition and more. So there's a lot of different games in that almost 2,000 games, y'all, that you should be able to find and have a good time with. All right. So with that said, we're going to get back on track and let you all know that everyone like that. And we're going to hit this music. So mouse pointer, do your thing. All right. Says here, everyone like that, plus 10 new games joining the cloud this week. All right. Now, shout out to the GeForce Now community, where we're talking about amazing things like RTX 5080, 5090 future over on Nvidia side of things. Now, I don't want to confuse people right now. We're talking about RTX 4080 SuperPods, where you can power your games on GeForce Now using those cards. But I think it's safe to assume that one day GeForce Now could update maybe sometime early next year to the 50 series that we're hearing a lot about. But nothing has been confirmed. That's just my thoughts, and this is why I get excited. Nvidia drops amazing products, you all, if you don't know. Amazing technology like DLSS 3 frame generation. We got ray tracing, y'all. We got path tracing. We have so many reflex and all these other features that Nvidia is known for, y'all. And that's what gets me excited, because I'm able to utilize those in the cloud. Now, welcome to the wasteland, Vault Dwellers. Bethesda's Fallout 4 and Fallout 76 are bringing post-nuclear adventures to the cloud. These highly acclaimed action role-playing games lead 10 new titles joining GeForce Now this week, and they're always hiding right up here, y'all. And we're going to highlight the developers and the publishers in a moment, so do stick around. This won't really be a long video. We're going to breeze right through, y'all. I gave you a little gameplay in the beginning, but you have to keep it locked right here if you want to see a lot more gameplay. And I have hundreds of videos on the channel of GeForce Now's RTX 3080 tier and the 4080 tier. And they're both amazing. And they're all combined into one. You got to get your get up to date on GeForce Now. There's a lot that's transpired that a lot of people don't know about. And they ask me questions all the time, like Project Storm, what is going on with GeForce Now, man? What are you using right now? What kind of GPU are you using? And I'm like, well, I let them know, but then I always send them over to GeForce Now, this blog right here that you see, and you can go back and find out everything you need to know about GeForce Now. So announced is coming to GeForce Now at CES. Honkai Star Rail is targeting a release this quarter. Stay tuned for future updates. I know a lot of you were asking about that one. All right, I've been seeing. Vault into the cloud, adventurers needed, whether for mapping the irradiated wasteland or shaping the fate of humanity. Embark on a journey through the ruins of the post-apocalyptic Commonwealth in Fallout 4. As the sole survivor of Vault 111, navigate a world destroyed by a nuclear war. Make choices to reshape the wasteland and build society one settlement at a time. With the vast open world, dynamic crafting systems, and a gripping storyline, the game offers an immersive single-player, I was going to say immense, but immersive single-player experience that challenges dwellers to emerge as beacons of hope for humanity's remnants. Plus, in Fallout 76, head back to the early days of post-nuclear Appalachia and experience the Fallout universe's largest, most dynamic world. Encounter unique challenges, build portable player homes called camps, and cooperate or compete with other survivors in the mountainous lands in West Virginia. Join the proud ranks of Vault survivors in the cloud today and stream these titles, including Creation Club content for Fallout 4 across devices. That means your mobile phone, your iPad, your MacBook, your Chromebook, and so many other devices, y'all, your TV even. There's so many ways you can get into GeForce Now and stream your games that there's no excuse why you haven't done so already. So if you're thinking about it and you might think that it's cool and you want to see if it's overhyped, jump in today, y'all. With longer gaming sessions and faster access to servers, GeForce Now members can play anywhere, anytime, and at up to 4K resolution, streaming with an ultimate membership. The games come just in time for those tuning into the Fallout series TV adaptation released today for a Fallout-filled week. So you have the TV adaptation as well, y'all, the Fallout series. It's crazy, right? Go big or go home. Gigantic Rampage Edition promises big fun with epic 5v5 matches, cross-play support, an exciting roster of heroes, and more. Rush to the cloud to jump into the latest game from Arc Games and team with 4 other players to control objectives and take down the opposing team's mighty guardian. Think fast, be bold, and go gigantic. Look forward to these new games this week. And again, we're going to highlight them up there. But I do want to show this screen right here to let you all know that these games, some of these games are on 2 different platforms. All right. So if I don't call out the Xbox version, you have it right here. Fallout 76 for one. I was just playing that using Xbox Game Pass for PC. And I'll link that right to GeForce Now, and I'm able to just hit the play button and jump into my games once you sign in. All right, now the sign-in process is not that long. I know some people complain online like, yo, it's so crazy that I have to sign into every game. But I promise you it only takes you a matter of 4 to 6 seconds to get into each game that you want to play. All right. Ghost Runner. This game right here, we're going to get into it, y'all, but Ghost Runner is coming to GeForce Now and it's free April 11th to the 18th. That right there just catches my attention because I've always wanted to jump into this game. But the GeForce Now team wants to know, what are you planning to play this weekend? Let us know on X or in the comments below. And I always send people over here to follow GeForce Now at Nvidia GFN, where they're always dropping tidbits and hints and breadcrumbs for you. And if you're smart enough, if you're savvy enough, you might just catch on to what games might be dropping from week to week. Like this right here where it says, can't help falling into the cloud. Now, I don't have to explain that to you all. All right, Fallout series now available on GeForce Now. With that being said, we're going to go up here to the first game. This is what I do each and every week because I do appreciate and have respect for and love for these developers and publishers that are dropping their games, y'all. A lot of hard work goes into these games. I've dabbled into a little bit of basic level game development myself, so I do appreciate what they're doing out here, all right? So over on Steam, we have Gigantic Rampage Edition. Mostly positive reviews overall. Released on April 9th, 2024. Developed by Abstraction Games. Published by Arc Games. Shout out to them. Next up, we have Inkbound. Very positive reviews overall. Released on April 9th as well, 2024. Developed and published by Shiny Shoe. Shout out. Next, we have Broken Roads over on Steam. Now, this one right here, not sure what's going on with it, but the people have spoken and they say it's mostly negative overall. Released April 10th, 2024. And that has to be tough for a developer, you know what I'm saying, who put countless hours and time into these games, you know what I mean? But it's a dog-eat-dog world out here, y'all, and gamers don't play around. I will say that much, so I understand it all full circle. Developer Drop Bear Bites, published by Versus Evil and Tiny Bill. Shout out to them. Next up, we have Infection Free Zone. This one dropped to mostly positive reviews. April 11, which is today. Developed by Jutsu Games, published by Games Operators. Shout out. Next, we have a game that I absolutely love. I have not finished it because it looks so beautiful in motion, especially on GeForce Now's 4080 Super Pods, y'all, or the Ultimate tier at 4K 120. But it's Shadow of the Tomb Raider Definitive Edition. All right, this one right here, as you can see, is over on the Microsoft or Xbox Store. And you can stream this one courtesy of Xbox Game Pass today on GeForce Now. Next up, I didn't even go to the developer and publishers, so I apologize for that. But by now, we should know who developed and published that game, right? But we have Backpack Battles right here. Very positive reviews. Some of you are like, Backpack Battles, never heard of that one. But very positive reviews overall, and over 7,000 people have reviewed this game on Steam, so it has to be fun, right? Released on March 8th, 2024. Developed and published by Play with Versifer and Indie Arc. Published. Shout out. Next, we have Fallout 4. Very positive reviews overall. Released on November 10th, 2015, but I have not completed the game, so I'm going to jump back in and just max it out on GeForce Now. Developed and published, or developed by Bethesda Game Studios, published by Bethesda Softworks. We have Fallout 76. This one right here is sitting at mostly positive reviews over on Steam, and that's over 51,000 players have reviewed this one. Released on April 14, 2020. Developed by Bethesda Game Studios, published by Bethesda Softworks. Then we have Ghost Runner right here, y'all, on the Epic Game Store. And it's free. And I can claim it right now. What? I'm gonna go ahead and do that as soon as possible, y'all. You know what I'm saying? But let me get back on track. A game that I just said I wanted to try is free on Epic Game Store right now. My life is great. All right. Now we're gonna go ahead and shout out the developer, one more level in 3D Realms, publisher 504 Games, released on 10/27/2020, platform Windows. Shout out, y'all. Last but not least, we have Terra Invicta game preview over on the Xbox Game Store or Xbox Game Pass for PC. And this one right here was developed by Pavonis Interactive, published by Hooded Horse, released on March 19, 2024. And that's gonna do it today, people. There's always a lot to talk about when we do these videos right here each and every week. So again, keep it locked. Jump into GeForce Now today. All right. If GeForce Now is available in your territory, you do want to get out there and try it out. There's no excuse, especially if you're interested in PC gaming, because you don't even have to buy the rig. You don't have to pay for a new PC build or pay for the cost of upgrading your hardware, anything like that. GeForce Now has you covered, so you might as well utilize the super ridiculous levels of power and performance that GeForce Now Ultimate offers, y'all. Don't say I didn't tell you, because 2 or 3 years from now, this is gonna be commonplace. People's minds are gonna be blown like mine. With that said, y'all, I'm out of here. Peace. Until next time, y'all, there's 3 things I need y'all to do. That's keep it safe, keep it positive, keep it gaming. Shout out to the GeForce Now team. Shout out to these developers and publishers, y'all. And shout out to the players, the gamers, especially the cloud gamers who are not afraid to jump in and admit that cloud gaming can be better than your traditional way of playing, whether it be console or potato PC. I'm out of here. Peace.